In fact, you were given these companies Panesia and ACN power company, then standard cable, whatever the cooperative and can be. So you are selected for this and then that's fine. But okay. So everybody. As you know, let me explain the way that we are going to do this. We will be getting 15 minutes and we are going to count the time. But we have for the time till 6. So they are, I'll try to stop you if you are going to exceed the time. And each member will have a present and I'm going to ask questions in common. So you have to answer despite it not your section. You might tell that this is my section, but then only have to answer that. Right. So let me keep time as well. So again, report will be given 10% of mark. And the presentation will carry 20%. So then 30%. Right. First, I would like you to show me the report. Just open the report. Can you first elaborate? If this is come under the presentation, you can open the report and you can show me. And elaborate me the section. Okay, right, it's open. Right. Can you go through just elaborate? I just want to see the content. You can close that. I will go to one. So look at their report. You can see by your online. So this is number 1. They have come up with an abstract. They have selected decision BSAA. Yes, they have given a table of content. And yes, they have done a lot of analysis. Action plan, objectives. Right, so can you go down? The introduction, brief introduction is given. Regional business strategy. They explain it. What's this? An AG, okay. Right.
The website.
Then they have started this like now the market situation. Okay, for analysis. Okay, product. So they have explained that. Right, product. Who are you? Again, two people. What I put in a oh, yeah, that's a big question. Okay. Like, take a little course. And then you are on the house efficiency. Yeah. Please go ahead. Good afternoon. In festival and five horses. The advantages of doing challenges, digital business strategy. So they have like okay. This one they have drawn a good in orders strategies. Okay, and you don't go down. Performance measurement. Scorecard has been applied and then right. Computer now we start the presentation. How can I go to that? I am going to get 15 minutes from now, right? Don't worry. Take your time.
We have selected SME PLC for developing a digital business strategy. Out of 4 other companies, we have selected SME Finance because nowadays people wanted to manage their finance online platform. So indeed, SME Finance PLC needed a digital business strategy for their business. These are the key members. So we are going to present.
If one member can handle the things, it's much better. No? Because
Their mission is to provide innovative.
shift the slides. You elaborate.
Their mission is to provide innovative financial products to their customers, and their cooperative objectives to provide excellent service to stakeholders such as customers, shareholders, and employees towards the economic development of Sri Lanka. Now we see why SME Finance needed a digital business strategy. They have limited number of branches operating in the country. Currently, they have only 4 branches in southern and western provinces. Secondly, limited access to the company by customers. Then yes, attractive website. As you can see, we have only included the red and blue colors compared to competitors. Then thirdly, fourthly, high competition in the market. And fifthly, less recognition by customers and investors. They will continue the presentation. Digital business describes the application of digital technologies and methods to maintain the daily business revenue, business performances, etc. So this will impact in both the ways. It causes advantages as well as challenges. So the advantages are globalization, cost-effective, flexibility, operability, data-driven decision making. Globalization in the sense creates new opportunities for markets and customers, and it's very cost-effective when compared to the traditional methods and processes. And data-driven decision making is provide data analytics. It's very easy when it's their digital platform, and for customers it's very easy to reach suppliers from anytime, from anywhere in the world. And when it comes to challenges, security threats, regulatory challenges, lack of personal interaction, competitiveness, adoption of technology. The main challenge is security threats. For example, cyber attacks and security breaches, data breaches, and Since there is no barriers for the new entrants, this causes the it creates the competitiveness. For the next, we have done the market situation analysis based on the SWOT and SWOT analysis. But considering the strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats, when it comes to strength, in solid financial performance and growth. In weakness is narrow branch network. Opportunity is having a wider range of target market when it comes to higher competition available in the market. This is the SWOT analysis. Strategic opportunity strategies, strength opportunity strategies, digital innovation expansion, and weakness opportunity strategies would be develop and implemented the digital business strategy. And strength threat strategies would be digital competitive positioning. Weakness threat strategies, partnerships and collaboration. And next is on 5 causes analysis, which Shalini will continue.
Thank you, Sally. Now let's see the market situation analysis using 5 causes analysis. 5 causes analysis provides the current market competition under the five main perspectives. First one is the of new entrants in finance industry, higher cost of entry, and also have the higher regular requirements. The second one is the bargaining power of customers in this industry. Higher number of customers using this industry, and also easy access to various financial products. The third one is threat of substitutes in the availability of wider range of financial products, and also innovate financial services in this industry. The fourth one is bargaining power of suppliers. When SME finance needs more technical services service for develop their digital platform, then we can consider the technical service providers as the bargaining power of suppliers. The fifth one is really among existing competitors. Currently in Sri Lanka, have 34 finance companies, excluding the banks. Therefore, a higher number of competitors available for the SME Finance PLC. Now let's move to the strategic objective of finance. SME Finance PLC to increase the digital customer online platform, and they want to increase the profitability growth rate to 50% by 2026, and also to expand the digital customer base to 50,000 by end of 2026, and develop the online customer support service. And they need to data analytics for decision making regularly, and also implement the strong cyber security measures. And last one is to implement the digital HR management process by 2025. This is the end of my part. To continue this presentation, I would like to invite you.
Previous slides, we talk about what are the strategic objectives for SME finance. Here we are going to talk about how to select a digital business strategy for SME finance. Here we take the tool for the generic strategy. As you know, he has introduced mainly 2 strategies. There are cost leadership and the differentiation strategy. Both strategies can be implemented into market or niche market. Consider about the details of the market analysis. SME finance should ensure the uniqueness of their operations through introducing the digital business strategy to compete the marketing successfully. Currently, it is not practical, or it is not being a cost leadership strategy. Especially in the financial industry, they have built up with a uniqueness. Therefore, we selected they should go with the differentiation strategy, as well as they are currently served into SME market. Consider about the Sri Lankan context, there are 75% of total business will be SME market, and also it's a niche market for them. So we can suggest that the focus differentiation strategy would be applied for SME finance to implement the digital business strategy. Let's go to the digital action plan. The first one is the online presence. Online presence refers to how investors, customers, and competitors can search SME finance.
they can search for SMB Finance through website and social media platforms like YouTube, Instagram, right? And the digital marketing, advertising. SMB Finance can use these tools to go to the customers to make increase and create awareness about the business. Then the online financial services, which SMB Finance can determine which products they are going to fully online among their product portfolio. As an example, if you take deposits, they accept the deposits, fixed deposits, and savings accounts. For that, they can implement 100% online platform for deposits. Then customers can open up an account and make deposits through online by digital KYC. And the digital communication refers to how SMB Finance can communicate with their customers. They can communicate with through emails, SMS, and virtual assistants. Virtual assistants can be help to improve the customer service. And finally, cybersecurity is the most important thing. There is no point in having a proper digital business strategy if it is at risk. Therefore, SME Finance should focus on the data protection, and they should have a strong backup system for their strategy. Then this is the end of my part. I invite Dinisha to continue the presentation.
And when we talk about the performance measurement, the most important tool is the balance scorecard. Balance scorecard is help an organization convert their strategies into quantifiable objectives and key performance indicators. And for a company like SMB Finance PLC, balance scorecard will help their managers to manage and monitor their financial health while considering the other aspect of their operations. And it will also help to digital strategy of the SMB Finance PLC. And now let's look at under the four different perspectives, what are the key performance indicators that we are identifying. The first one is the financial performance, financial perspectives. The key performance indicators are digital revenue growth rate, profitability of digital product or service, and the digital cost to revenue ratio. The second one is the customer perspective. The identified KPIs are digital customer retention ratio, digital customer satisfaction ratio, and the growth in digital client acquisition. And the third one is the learning and growth perspective. The identified KPIs are the level of digital skill proficiency, number of successful digital innovation and projects, the number of digital training and development programs conducted. Finally, the internal process perspective, the identified KPIs are digital process efficiency, adherence to compliance in digital operations, and the digital technology adoption rate. And that's the end of our presentation regarding the identifying digital strategy for a company like SMB Finance PLC. Thank you.
Okay, yes, your presentation is clear. Now, let me ask the speak up. Now, officially, okay. What's the section duty? I will ask from the family section. So, what is strategy? And whether strategies, policy.
Whether it's focused for each market or mass market under of leadership strategy or implementation strategies or the focus.
That's fine.
Analyze the market competition under 5 areas. Give entrance to market and supply, target customers, and some new products and the market system. Okay, just.
Okay. Right, okay. Then is first section you think? You really know, so you have the jack of all trades, you know us from anywhere and everywhere. Okay, then. Right, Puka. So in that case, I have to ask a general question from you. Now, and this performance indicator, right? Can you elaborate on that? Yes. Rhoda. Selling and growth prospect. Right. This answer. Okay. What section did you? Gen next step. I was. Okay, this answer, you tell us. You read the 5 horses, right? So 5 horses, what? What is it?
Main forces, 5 perspective. Person is the trend of inventory. In the high cost and the high rating. Finance industry, many even have allocated the share also. For that one is the presumptive subsidy. Because many companies.
Now tell us, what's the industry competition? Is it high, moderate, or low? That should be your outcome of your. Why do you claim on it?
Industry companies in Srilanka. And also banks will look for the same facilities of the banks doing the same over the same bank for the finance companies. Then I think the facility is right.
Correct. Okay, thank you. Then what we are doing? Abhijani, tell us what section you use. Balance scorecard. So balance scorecard. Now, when I look at your balance scorecard, right? Can you elaborate what are the digital measures for digital performance related measures?
How much of the in comparing to the traditional transactions, and also we have to analyze the digital revenue and cost that ratio. From the customer perspective, we can identify how much of customers that we can attract to the digital to our digital strategy, and how their satisfaction level using this digital platform. And for learning and growth, we can identify through our business. The employees can use those kind of tools, the efficiency, and
Then let's come to very big. What section did you? And who did digital plan? You did. You should have told. I was you got excited. Yes, it's not a very fun thing, right? 2%. That's part of it. Okay, right. So you told what did you do? Yeah. Can you elaborate the challenges?
Whether there is no activity for a particular digital platform, the customers come and find us. So this one of that creates complication. The one is security checks, which is the IBS databases and all.
Right. So thank you. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 members. We have done a good job. Yes. Right. So that's the first group. And for the first team, as the Vandal, Yati, and Kiran. That old girl and this is old boy. So there was no condition that there should be mixture. Condition ended. You can choose your own members. Right. Can you now open your this is can you open the report first of all? And close tools and can you go through? Right, executive summary, they have done an executive summary, that's good. Can you go back to the executive summary? Content page, push content page. Right, so they also have done, they have given a content page in D. Part of this is it. Monitoring is there. Okay, can you go down? Key findings. Go down. Introduction. Go down. Okay. Details of the selected company. Okay. They are in the details. Once that out, no? So they are going to do analysis. Yeah, then you go to tower center, right? Proposals. They are going back. The digital business strategy. Hold on. Okay. That one mostly bullet points. Okay. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. So 24 pages. That's right. Right. Now you can. You have Right. Now, Buddha, you can open a slideshow. So, and open your slide. Right, you can start with that. So, you have got 15 minutes, now it's 12:46. Right, by one, please, one, please. Okay, you can go ahead.
A very good afternoon to all of you. So we have come up with a presentation on developing a digital business strategy for Bhagavantala BSAA, as you can see. And our discussion will mainly be about a small introduction about the company and what we have done, and about the details of the selected company and the analysis of the existing digital landscape of the company, and also developing a digital business strategy. And we have the conclusion at the end. So speaking of the introduction, as you all can see, the current market of the online tea market, we could see that the consumers are frequently buying tea online, not only locally, but globally as well. So in that case, Bhagavantala, the company that we have selected, has an opportunity, and they can build up a competitive strategy, and they can take that action according to those strategies and build a digital presence. And from that, they can do an e-commerce optimization. With that, they can have also a data-driven approach, and they can go into a digital leadership, and they will have an overall impact for the company. And speaking of the company that we have selected, as you can see the vision and the mission statement of this company, this is one of the, and you can see the beautiful estates that they have in the hill countryside. And they mainly focus on the quality and the tradition and the sustainability of the focus, and they have an executive selection of the tea that they are making and they are coming up with. And we also have the commitment to excellence. And we also built a business model canvas, where, as you all can see, the key partners and the key activities. Most overall, we have the value proposition, which is highlighted in this here. It is the high quality and responsibility sourced tea and spices, sustainable and ethical production practices, and there is diverse range of black tea, flavored teas, and spices. And also commitment to employees' well-being and community development, and strong brand reputation and heritage. Overall, there are other 9 attributes that affect our business model canvas. And moving on, I would like to call Prashant.
I would like to talk about analysis of the data, analysis of the data on halal tea here. First, I would like to talk about this. There are strong brand heritage and reputation for high quality tea. They have a long history for that quality tea. So that second point is commitment, sustainable practice, which resonate with the modern consumer. Because they have some environment, friendly and health friendly projects for this one. So existing website and social media presence. Yes, okay. So we move at weaknesses. That one limited online concern and lack of focus on the e-commerce function on the website. That means they have a website, but they are not and online sales. Right. So next point is limited branded awareness outside Sri Lanka. Here the awareness some and next one is clear target audience definition online. They have research, so that's weakness they are. So that's possibilities. Growing online tea market is increasing consumer interest and premium facility. They have some opportunities. So social media platform for excellent opportunities. And lastly, potential to expand a new market to the target digital marketing campaign. These are the opportunities. So then we have looked at threats. There are threats. The competition from the online brands that because they are not doing that online online sales, but the EBITDA is so price competition, the online tea market, and negative publicity of the online review could be MH reputation. These are the graphs of analysis. Then we move to the next cost analysis. That strategy continuing the computer building awareness. That three points are there: social media strategy, target marketing, and differentiation. And what would W strength? That is a weakness through the opportunities. Then two parts are there. One is content marketing, strategy, and e-commerce optimization. W is strategy building realization also that parts are the optimization improve website and active reputation. So then double slide. So that these are mentioned that first analysis. That 5 factors are we are considering that political, economic, social, and technological, environmental, and legal. Political, they have that e-commerce regulation and trade agreement. They have not too much factors. So that economic, they are considering that the market trends, currency fluctuation, and consumer spending. The social factors, health and wellness, social media trends, like us, they are considered. So the technological, e-commerce platform, digital marketing tools, and social media. Environmental sustainability, legally, data privacy, and intellectual property. These are the best analysis. So then the five houses. According to the five houses model, they have that this is a new entrance. The low threat is there. Look at this amount is that so that buying power customer moderate higher. And supplier, buying power supplier, moderate established relation for the large purpose need management. So that that substitute, they are substitute that copy and other behavior like us. So then I invite the
Let's discuss current scorecard under the current analysis of expenditure landscape of the organization. The current scorecard is gives a holistic view of the organization. In order to transform organizations' strategic goals into performance objectives, we have to use the current scorecard method. Four perspectives under current scorecard is financial, customer, learning, growth, and internal progress. Under financial, our main objective is to increase their online sales revenue. So we identify main KPIs are average order value, customer acquisition cost, growth in online sales revenue. And under the customer perspective, the main objective of Bhagwan is to improve their customer satisfaction. The main KPIs we identified are customer satisfaction score, retention rate, time to resolve their customers' inquiries. Under learning and growth, the main objective of Bhagwan is to increase their brand awareness, mostly global level. So the main KPIs we identified are increase social media followers. They have social media platforms like Instagram and Facebook. They want to increase their website traffic in their website, and also to enhance their brand recognition. Under internal process, Bhagwan's main objective is to enhance website functionality and efficiency. The main KPI identified under internal process are website loading speed, conversion rate is visitors to the customers, and order fulfillment time. Move on to developing a digital business strategy for Bhagwan is. There are few steps under digital strategy development. One is defining business goals and objectives. So we identify three overall goals under Bhagwan Number one is global brand awareness. Under global brand awareness, the Bhagwan step needs to enhance their brand recognition level, mostly in global level than the local Sri Lankan market. So the main objectives used to enhance their global brand awareness objective is increasing of their website traffic growth. So they plan to achieve 30% increase in website traffic within the next year. The second goal is boosting online sales. Bhagwan plans to increase their direct to customer sales using online platforms. Currently, they don't have online e-commerce platform. They only have the website. So they plan to, as the objective, they plan to implement e-commerce platform within the organization, within the website, and plan to increase the visitors. Plan to increase the buyers from 15% in the next 6 months. That only enhance the customer engagement. In order to enhance customer engagement, the social media expansion and website development is key. It's a key factor. So they plan to increase 20. We plan to increase their 20%. Their social media following from at least 20%. Right. Okay. We did analysis on their current digital presence. The key factors we identified under Bhagwan current digital presence are website and online channel, customer journey, and data, target audience, and market research. On the website and online channel, we did the SWOT analysis. They got Bhagwan got a good website under their combined organization. It gives a very professional look. So that is the strength. Weakness is limited content and the e-commerce functionality, no e-commerce functionality in their website. So we plan to use the opportunities and threats, these and threats to increase those numbers in figures. And customer journeys, online search, social media, and travel blogs. And analytics data, we analyze social media engagement metrics and website data traffic to in order to identify the current presence and the target audience and the demographic and geographic sectors are target audiences. And market we did these market research to analyze the current digital presence. I invite result.
But developing the digital business strategy, content strategy, they have to entertain, educate, convince, and inspire. Actually, these some points are currently they are using business strategy, but in the minimum level, we can add videos, games to entertain the visitors, and then we get inspired, like blog posting, social media, quotes about the and healthy living, like that. Education, we can history of tea in Sri Lanka and what are the tea types, like that. In convince, we can comparison case studies, what are the benefits, like this. I'm targeted channel section. Because they have Instagram and Facebook, but low followers and no updates in these sites. So they can develop these strategies to get more benefits. And e-commerce optimization. They have no buying option in their website, and mobile responsive is nowadays time quite so they have no option. And other strategies we can add these key words in our website content. So when we user search Google or any search engine, they can pop up our company website. Likewise, we can use this for this. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to basically explain about, we have set some goals to the company and what are their attributes. So we have developed 4 goals in a practical manner. The first one is for website. It is to increase website traffic by 30%. It is measurable. Yes, you can use analytics.
Please don't disturb this lesson.
You can use analytics and you can measure the outcome of this. Is it achievable? Yes, 30% growth is very ambitious, but using strong SEO and keyword strategies, you can do this. And is it relevant? Yes. Website traffic means you are growing your brand awareness, as well as the customer reach. And time borrowed, yes, we expect it to grow within a year. Then the second goal is achieve 15% conversion rate from visiting paying customer, visiting to paying customer. That means at the moment they don't have an e-commerce platform, though they have a website. So we need to develop that first, and then the visiting customers should be converted into the paying customers. So you can measure that using analytics tools again. And is it achievable? Yes. Using solid 50% conversion rate is a solid target. Yes, you can use A/B testing. I'll explain about A/B testing in the next slide. And website optimization is very much needed. And is it relevant? Yes. High conversion rate means your website content is very efficient and it is time bound. Yes. For social media, we have developed first one to grow social media following by 20%. At the moment, they don't have very much of following. We need to grow that through their Facebook and Instagram platform. You can measure those things using those platform itself have and with dashboards. You can use that. And is it achievable? Yes, 20% growth is very much achievable using some consistent content and good content. And users will engage onto that. And is it relevant? Yes. So many engagements to the social media means the brand awareness is high. The time bounded here. This won't happen in a single day. This content creation can happen in a single day, but the user engagement will happen in a time frame. So the second goal is increasing like, comment, and shares. That means interactions. You can track that, of course. And is it achievable? Yes. Is it relevant? Yes. High engagement indicates your content is very much successful. And it is time bounded again. The e-commerce, we have set a goal for 10% share of total sales through the online platform within a year. So at the moment they don't have that, but we need to implement that platform. And from their total sales, online sales should be 10% within a year. You can always track your online sales, and if it is achievable, yes, it is a huge target, but you can achieve that. So growing online sales means your strategy is very much effective. And then we have come into the implementation and execution. This is the roadmap actually. First of all, you need to have an action plan. So you will have to break down your digital goals and tasks into a deadline. And using your channels, websites, e-commerce platforms, and social media. And then you need to allocate resources, both internal and external. And you need to allocate budget based on the return of these strategies. And then create a content calendar. That is very much needed. The relevant content should be posted into social media or website in a correct time frame. If you post it all in one go, it won't happen. But if you create a content calendar and do in a proper manner, it will happen in a good way. So then again, blog and website, social media content, these things we were covered using the content strategy. And then execution according to the plan is very much needed. And this one, collaboration between the departments, even though it is in the last thing, you will have to do this through this roadmap. I mean, the collaboration between departments is very much needed. Likewise, I said the resource allocation chart, finance might cut your resources because the intended return won't come in a proper manner. But this is a journey, and you should be patient to generate the outcomes you intend. So then monitoring and analysis part, like I said, this is a journey, and to be this a successful journey, you will have to monitor it and optimize it correctly. So these three boxes demonstrate how you can gather the information or information to monitor the things. And the last box provides you how can you analyze and how can you make adjustments. The key questions are which channels drive the traffic. Is it e-commerce or is it websites or is it social media? And what content generates the engagement? And are these pages with high bounce rates? And why is that? Likewise, there are these are the key questions, but you can ask so many questions about your strategy. Is it going well or not? And then this one is I told you I'm going to talk about A/B testing. This is a practical way to testing and improvement. You can create two options. It could be an action button, a control button, or a headline here. You create two things first, and you give this to users or the visitors, website or social media visitors, and you see what is the most correct or what is the content which is generating more engagement, and you identify it and you do it in a proper manner. So that is what A/B testing means. And adapting to change is very much needed when it comes to optimization part, because this digital landscape is forever evolving. It is very volatile, and you will have to do a proper analysis on what's going on in the industry. And you will have to embrace the new strategies always. This won't be a fixed one. This will be changing forever. So with that, we come to a conclusion part. So we have gathered information from the website itself and the annual report, and also our good friend Francisco, who's coming from Malabar Valley Plantation. He's a competitor of this company, and he has given some insights as well. So with that, we conclude our presentation. Thank you very much.
I think it's very nice. They can go into detail and even consulted the company. And so that's what attention to detail is. So they have taken right. I'm not going to give specific comments. I will be giving at the end. I'm taking out comments and I will tell the specific comments later because it's not fair to you because others will have things. Right. So now let me ask you specific questions and from specific members. Who is this in your decision? So now what question did you do?
I set practical goals to the company and implementation, execution, and monitoring part.
Right. Goals, and I really like your goals. It's smart goals. Can you go to that goals? Website code 1, website code 2, social media, e-commerce. You told that 10% now they don't have
They don't have a e-commerce platform.
Yeah. I have a small question which is in fact with tactical, maybe you could answer not test problem, just to test what you would say. Now they are now how they sell their this?
Actually, their export sales are there, but there's an opportunity in the market to sell these products online.
Of course now, but in the local market they sell it through the retailers, intermediaries.
Yeah.
So don't you think there will be a conflict?
Yeah, actually, sir, what we looking know about this thing, there are some individual suppliers who are exporting these high quality tea through online means.
I mean,
No, what I'm meaning, that's correct. That's also a problem. In fact, now it's like this now. Now, the company is trying to sell directly to the customer. Why? There are retailers that are selling that already. Now, he is super is selling this. Then, in fact, that goes ahead. Article is selling this product. So how you could manage that channels, because we have online channel and the traditional channel, so there will be a channel conflict.
in the first step, if you continue to do online sales, you can allow discounts to the customer, and you can do that because supermarkets are using their margins to sell that. But if you do it by yourself, you can achieve some pay.
That's it. Thank you. Very good answer. You are a student, I always saw in the class who sits in the front and tells good thing, right? Then Iris, your Iris. Okay, can you go to the section that should elaborate? Under. Okay. Butterfly CAC. What's that?
That means we give some cost for a customer because in the there are customer base. So in order to attract more customers, so what is the cost we have to incur as a company?
None. After that, patient customers. None. Not all customers. What is the average order value?
Average order value means the total value cost and total cost. We have to incur to prepare and deliver the order for customer. That's it.
Not the other way around. Not the cost. The order. Sales strength. Just test it. Okay. Earlier growth. So you say KPH increase in social media followers and engagement metrics. How is learning network?
Because they have currently in Facebook and two Instagram accounts as a, and also their website, not the e-commerce platform. So as a growth organization, our objective is, company's objective is to increase the brand awareness through the social media. So that's a growth for the company. That's why.
Internal processes. What do you mean?
In digital strategy, our internal process are mainly the development of website functionality and efficiency. So, those are the information and
Thank you. Right. Therefore, we keep the right. Let's go to the next person. Wanda. Which Wanda? Wanda can go to your section. For section Ghana after. Wanda, good up section. Okay, spot. Right, can you go to the next slide? Now, can you explain what was the OW strategy? Yes. If you transfer it. But you need to attack me. What do you think the SEO optimization?
Slide. Keyword.
I'm not sure. Next slide. Right. Okay. Now, data privacy, intellectual property, right? In terms of e-business, what kind of intellectual property?
And slide.
And those kind of things. Right, Yasi, can you go to the section that you covered? This is the only section you got? Right, okay. Can you go to that business canvas model? That's the most interesting part. Now here this business canvas model you are developed for the entire business or for the online?
For the online.
Okay. Right. What are the revenue streams?
The status of pieces through auctions, direct channels, and spices. They are doing spices as well, but not in the cheese industry, but they are just started in the starting stage. And the eco-stream revenues like estate visits, experiences, they take over visitors. Like we again display some of these beautiful estates. They take for.
But this is online, right?
Yeah, they can like online. They can to visit these states. They can make a platform. They have beautiful videos as well for these estates, so they can market through that and sell tickets online.
Right. Also, student I always saw in the class, like understand. Then Pinan. Can you do what you do? Content strategy, digital content strategy. Now, can you tell me how can you use blog posts to entertain?
Keeper that.
Okay, just I'm asking that. Infographics, what do you mean by infographics and how you can apply that to? No. What's an infographic?
Yeah. Yeah, time.
What is infographic?
Typically,
Other countries, I think
basically inform the
right. You say user generated content, what do you mean by that? This is really contributes to this stuff. That's what I'm checking. Because the impact is mark, I'm actually individually assessing your contribution. And how confident are you? Don't go. Okay, thank you. Right, before you leave, thank you very much. Overall, the presentation was very clear. And you have gone to so much attention to detail. Even you had competitive. Francisco was talking about you have taken how you have done it. So I see a great effort put into it. Not good. Thank you very much. Thank you. Right, next group. Group number 3. We are taking. This is what I'm saying. Here, because any. Vijay Singh, can you order
Yes, sir.
a video? Ah, very happy.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You are writing from there. Quite well.
Sorry, sir.
Okay, Vikesh. So we wish him a quick recovery, right? Okay, no one. Vijay, can you please speak?
Yes, sir.
Give me a moment.
I can hear you, sir.
Okay, no problem. You can invest. Give me a moment. When you facilitate, using it, right? Right. Can you take through? So first, let me confirm. So you are group number 3, right? Yeah. So you are your group members, great. Last program where that? Good. That's all you should. Right. You are right. Excellent is there. Okay, great. I will take a The ESG framework they have applied. Economic plan, third party economic strategy, economic better factor, total strategy go down. BCG metric. Okay, go down. ECG got the so that's a good thing that I must see last year. Next one. House and research a nice stuff. Next one. Right. Then e-business strategy. Mobile application, yes. Right. We'll see the rest in the presentation. Right. Can you open your presentation? Oh, US. Oh, US. Label it. Think about the presentation model. Right. Now the time key. One, let's say 30. It will go till 145. So please try to complete the earlier group, repeat of more time, about 3 to 4 minutes, but please keep up with your time. So you can start. Good luck.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are group number 3. We are going to present about the digital business strategy for Nation Lanka PLC, Finance PLC. So our selected company is Nation Lanka Finance PLC. For you to understand, I want to introduce our person. I am Taran. My friend Pavani, Davintri, Janish, and Anvara. So I want to give brief introduction about our company. So Nation Finance, Lanka Finance, BSAA, established 1987. It's a public limited company. So it provides leasing and deposit savings accounts as a finance product. So in order to develop the business strategy, we use ESP framework. So in order to we analyze environment and develop strategy and performance metrics. So in order to analyze environment, we analyze market situation analysis. So Vestel, BCG matrix, voters 5 and most house. So based on analysis, we develop stock analysis under the ESP framework. So software analysis, we recognize strength, weaknesses, opportunity, and trade. So strength, the company has brand recognition, and weaknesses, company has limited market share. Opportunity, they have studied partnership. So currently they are going to combine with Singapore Finance PLC. So as a we can recommend strong competition in the market. So changing in the regulation is the other trend. So after short analysis, we develop a business strategy. So First one is mobile banking application and online customer service. So before we implement the mobile banking application, we have to consider some factors, interface, security features, and banking activity. So under interface, determine requirement such as CF framework and design component, feedback mechanism, incorporate a feedback mechanism to continuous improvement. So security features as a biometric authentication. So take face signature, two-factor authentication as a OTP verification. So bank addresses, comprehensive banking service such as online fund transfer and bill payment, online bill payment. So natural language processing implementation under online customer service. So understanding and responding user inquiries in natural language, so, analytics and monitoring. So implementing tool to monitor user in as chatbot performance and user integration, user interaction and chatbot performance. So the part is over. E-marketing plan will be explained by my friend Richard.
Thank you, Taranga. E-marketing plan. E-marketing plan is the practice of technical customer building brand and awarenesses and closing deal with the use of digital technology, including social media, website, and internet. As a financial company, National Lanka company can get many benefit to the e-marketing strategy. Objective of the e-marketing of the National Lanka PLC to find new market and trade internationally and to reach the target customer at a much lower cost than the traditional method and to improve client engagement and satisfaction throughout the personalized communication. Target audience of the National Lanka PLC professionals, small business owners, and individual working in local industry, and individual who like to use digital marketing apps and personalized services. We are analyzed the current position of the company using soft analysis and other analysis to develop e-marketing plan and e-marketing strategy and e-marketing strategy for National Lanka PLC. In the analysis, we can find established brand reputation, variety of production services, experience management team, and strong client relationship as a strength of the company. Limited market shares, limited technology infrastructure, and rule and regulation can identify as weaknesses of the company. National Lanka PLC has good opportunity to achieve their goals and because that has market expansion, digital transformation, product innovation, and strategic partnership are the main opportunity that company. in other hand, can identify as the threat of the company, economic instability, political changes, and cyber security threats as a threat. Examine rival providing analogs, determine the target and unique sales point, and determine the area of growth of analyzing competitor analysis. After competitor analysis, we can identify KPI to measure growth and performance and asset under management growth rate, client relation rate, and client satisfaction rate as a KPI. And e-marketing plan include how to find a recoverable budget and resources for implementation and achieve their e-marketing plan and e-marketing strategy. Finally, e-marketing plan and e-marketing strategy describe how to measure and monitor plan marketing strategy. After measuring above KPI and can improve market plan and strategy using new version and updating. End of my part, I over to Anuradha.
Explanation, we have proposed to develop mobile banking app and online platform to the nation's Lanka country and implementation of a reliable AI chatbot platform. So here, by implementing a mobile banking app, we will highlight how the company is going to achieve e-marketing. Marketing with CR is a combination of e-marketing and marketing mix and the customer relationship management. With these combinations, the proposed mobile banking app will give the customers to manage their accounts and track their transactions that they are having with the finance institution. So they can do a real-time transaction by using mobile banking app rather than going to the bank to obtain their service from the bank. So this will be cost effective to the customer, and ultimately the company will be able to gain potential wide range of customers. And the company has to make sure that this mobile banking app will be guaranteed positive user experience through a clear navigation and key features such as transaction history and overview of the account, fast and frequent access to the customers' transactions with the bank, with the financial institution. And the implementation of reliable AI chatbot, which is that we are proposing the companies should implement in their website. Since the company's website is still in the construction, propose that if the AI chatbot will implement in their website to get more attraction of the customers, to get to know the customers' requirements, and this will give the personalized individual tailored platform like to assist customers on account queries and information about the financial products that the Nation Lanka PLC will offer. Finally, the CRM by personalized communication, as we have explained in mobile banking app and the reliable AI chatbot, the company will be able to get the instructions and increase the customer satisfaction.
and the company might be able to grow their sales. So hereafter, only continue. Thank you, Lanka. So throughout our presentation, we have been discussing on developing a digital business strategy for Nation Lanka Finance PLC based on the ESP framework. Now we have reached the last part of the ESP framework, which is the performance matrix. So we are going to analyze the performance using the balance scorecard. So talking about the balance scorecard, it's a tool that can measure the performance of an organization using 4 main perspectives. This can be used to create a holistic and a coherent digital strategy for an organization that aligns with the vision and mission of the organization. So under my part, I will be discussing about the first 3 perspectives. So the first one is the financial perspective. So under that, now the first point is upgrading the digital banking platform. The company already has a website which is still under construction, which means that includes the basic information of the company. And now we recommend to incorporate a user-friendly interface and incorporate all the digital payment systems that would enhance the customer convenience. On the other hand, as my colleague said, it would be better if the company can establish or introduce a mobile app with all the facilities and would enhance customer satisfaction together with the customer engagement. The next point is data-driven personalization. That means the company can use the big data analytics and artificial intelligence in order to introduce new financial products which are countered by the customer behavior and their psychology. Then my last point under this would be the robotic process automation, which can be used in financial operations. That is this RPA, robotic process of automation. It can be used to automate activities which are rule-based and repetitive, such as loan handling, submission of documents, and account reconciliations. And through that, the time would be saved, cost would be reduced, and it would enhance the customer satisfaction as well. Moving on to my next perspective, that is internal processes perspective. I'd like to talk about the streamlined loan processing. The company can introduce a computer platform to establish the loan facilities, such as the loan handling, the submission of documents, and distribution processes. Through this, employees will be able to track the data real time, and they also can perform automated credit assessments for the customers as well. Then talking about the agile development techniques, these techniques can be used to establish digital projects that would enhance the internal processes of the Nation Lanka Finance PLC. So as an example, the company can engage teams with IT specialists and business analysts and develop projects and incorporate features using the customer feedback and give the solutions to the market instantly. So finally, developing a culture of continuous learning and innovation. This can be easily done through online training materials, online courses, and maybe using webinars. This would give hold to the employees regarding certain digital tools, business models, and processes, and they would be able to use them, gain competitive advantage over its rivals. Moving on to my last perspective, that is customer perspective. Currently, the company has a wide range of products, such as savings, fixed deposits, and investment services as well. But it's better if the company can expand their product portfolio into investment alternatives such as shares, bonds, and mutual funds as well in professional services. At the same time, the company could introduce flexible loan schemes with competitive interest rates. And finally, we would recommend to have a digital customer service channel through which the customers can solve their problems and queries using chatbots and virtual assistants. So to continue with the fourth one, I would like to follow on China.
To achieve those three perspectives as Pauli explained, we need more importantly learning and growth perspective. Under this learning and growth perspective, we have employee training development, employee satisfaction and engagement. So first one, employee training development. To achieve those all the three perspectives, employees are most important thing in the company. So employees, if we have a well-trained employees and well-knowledge employees, we can implement any digital process to our organization. If we don't have the employees which they don't have any digital knowledge regarding the processes and everything, we can't implement any process to our organization. That's a waste of money. So first we need to train our employee and we need to develop their skills to implement any digital strategies to the company and to get more output on of it. And second point, employee satisfaction and engagement. So we are as a finance company, they are giving a service to the customer. They have to directly deal with the customers. So if the employee is not satisfied and if the employee is not engaging with the operation side, they will not give 100% outcome to the customer. Since this is a service sector, employee is more important to this kind of sector. So first we need to check that employees is satisfied what companies provided to them. We need to consider more about when we are implementing the strategies. If they are not satisfied, they are not engaged with the decision making and the process making, those plans, and the employee not engaged with those things, the employee will not do what the management asks us to do. Then the digital infrastructure, digital transformation will not get success. So last we have technological infrastructure. So throughout our presentation, we talk about the digitalizations about this digitalization for this laptop, online transactions and mobile application thing. So for that, we need a technological infrastructure. Currently, the world is moving fast, so we have to go with the world. Otherwise, we have to stick in a one place. Our competitors will go beyond us. So our profits and our growth will not, we are not getting any profit or growth out of it. So technology infrastructure also a more important thing to the company organization to implement any digital business strategy. So as a conclusion, for this Srilanka finance strategy, after doing those analyses and those digital analysis and everything, we have figured out that the most important thing to implement in this company is the mobile banking app as well as the chatbot. Since currently well-known bank, every well-known bank have a banking app, because it will make people life easier. As a conclusion, we can say we can propose digital banking app and also a chatbot. So Srilanka Finance PLC is currently going through an important transformation era as a result of the necessity to adjust to the quickly advancing technology and shifting demands of its platform. So the company wants to force sustainability to become more competitive by implementing a strong digital business plan that encompasses all of its options. So that's all of it in the link.
Great. Okay, so yeah, content of your report is very important. Taking the presentation, some presenters, some presenters, there was a diverse. But right. So let's start with Surya. You're a crash leader. Can you go to the section, please? Right. So you did the first three, isn't it? Then the next one. So I think you gave a very important point. I think all of us can understand and can apply. He was telling about robotic process automation. Important point. Can you elaborate that for the benefit of all of us?
the latest technology which is used at present. So therefore we would be able to automate things and get things done easily. So currently the company does not have any kind of digitalization involved. That means they are at the scratch. So what I elaborated was we can use this process that's called RPA. So simply, so we can use this to automate things which are repetitive in nature and which has particular rules in it, so that it's easy to automate because it involves robotics. So thereby it would increase the time saved and it would reduce the cost. The initial cost would be anyway high because of the implementations and all, and it would enhance the customer experiences and satisfaction as well.
Very good. So please mark that particular term, robotic process automation, or RPA. It's a very important concept. Which is elaborated. Okay, the next point is agile development. What do you mean by agile?
It's a kind of a project management technique that can be used to segregate the projects into phases, and thereby we can incorporate continuous collaboration in the team. So some examples would be Scrum and it's a Japanese word derived.
Thank you. Then Vijay, I think that's who is joining online. Vijay, can you hear us for that? I think you're muted. Can you unmute yourself, please? Vijay, can you unmute yourself, please?
Sorry, sir.
Okay, very good. Can someone move the slide where Vijay Singh is presented? Right. You will bring your key marking plan, right? Now, Vijay Singh, can you tell us what do you mean by competitors? Okay, don't worry, right? Okay, we do understand your plight. Right, we'll skip to the next one. Right? It's okay, Vijay. Okay. Right, Vijay Singh is facing a difficult. Then the direction, that's direction. Right, the only male representation. Well, say, isn't it? SST is another policy good. Okay, can you go through the section? What did you do for? And what else? You will shorten the house. That one, this one also you did, no? Developing e-business strategy. Right, you are again and again mentioning about chatbots. Can you explain how you have used chatbots in this particular company? Chatbots from you.
AI tool. So when the customer inquiry about their services, so that they immediately reply to customer. Automatically.
Without human interaction. So what will be the biometric or
Execution and fingerprint. We assess the biometric. So
you know what you're here? WCG Pere. Pere, can you go to where you indicated? So you came to learning and work, right? As well as the community. How, what do you technological infrastructure?
When you're moving to the internet, all is technology infrastructure. We can implementing things to the organization.
Come out with that. During the class, we discussed the 5-layer model of technological infrastructure. Was it? Okay, you gave a good answer. Thank you. Good. Right? She also answered well, very well. Then Arashi, what's the what you? Can you go to the marketing mix of CRM? Okay, can you explain what CRM for the benefit of all the students? Now, listen, there's another important concept, CRM.
Customer relationship management. With the marketing and the marketing team. Based on that, we are going to provide relationship by interacting with the customers.
How do you combine CRM with marketing?
Team is the product, price, place. So those are the.
And also you have another 3. Right. Because what this is service. Good. No wonder. Good. Right. Very nicely done. Although the presentation, some presenters were very good. Some there was huge variety, diversity. That's what I see. But again, thank you very much. Really appreciated. Right. Good luck. Okay, high time to get a break, isn't it? නැත්තම් මේ break එකක් ගන්න නේද ගිහිල්ලා මොකක්ද වෙන්නේ? Next break time. You can we'll take a small 20-minute break and come back. So now it's 1. In fact 2. 158. That's 2. Shall we just 220?
Medication. So sugar, the diabetes. I have to take medicine and keep my sugar level under the balance. So there is nothing I could understand. Perfectly understood. And please make prayers that my health could improve. Make sure. Sure, sir. Oh, that is painting. Reporting to Google. Put it.
Other than that.
So, welcome the next group that we come from the temple. So, number 4. We have MGPD Niranjana, MAD Chere, TTS Parang, HTTT Francisco. Then Vijay Sekhar. Then KRA unnamed. That's okay, Buddha, like you have 15 minutes from now. 2:21. Before that, yeah, we'll look at the report. But can you draw through the report? What do you got? Okay, on I question. Pakai look. एक page juga semua. Actual company ada yang tidak bergelas. It's prime. For the company. Introduction. Yeah. Right. Then we have done some of the market talent. So, and we see and extend this solution. 5% is that's how the mechanism of changing supply chain. And taking supply chain. Any point that is involved in class then why we need to focus on new marketing strategy, supply chain. Option actually supply chain of PG. We have some strategies and solutions. Companies in real world examples currently strategies using this day. That's strategy for PG million class also. Right. Okay, so we are going to go to class. Okay. So I'm going to give you 15 minutes from now. Now it's 2:25 by 2:40. Yes, sir.
Okay, good afternoon to you all. So we have selected Pyramid Class PLC to implement a new business strategy. So as introduction to the company, Pyramid Glass have manufactured 11 manufacturing plants across Sri Lanka, India, and USA, and they have working for 6 decades as a history, and then they are manufacturing for food and beverage, pharmaceuticals, liquor, and cosmetic and perfume industry. So they are exporting to more than 20 countries from their 11 plants, as well as they have marketing offices in other various countries also. So with the intention fired by imagination, mold to perfection, they have obtained various ISO standards and other so many standard certification accreditations. And also, they have received awards for their products and their production chain as NCC awards and NCCS, sorry, NSSCL awards like that. So they have so many awards received. So then I'm going to talk about the company's current digital marketing strategies. So we have selected 3 strategies which they are using. First one is web optimization. So when we were looking at their website, they have such a good website. So
Can you ask the others to come? These integrated models.
So website optimization means that they are using their website to sell product and introduce their product to the customer like that. They have a huge website. So when we come to email marketing, in their website there is an option people can subscribe to their newsletter. So by entering your email address, so you can get subscription email, and you can get all the product details and new products. Likewise, you can get through that emails. So then when we come to content marketing, so they are using that products. So for each segment, they are advertising separately. Content when it comes to content marketing. So say they are entertain, inspire, and educate and convince their products to each segment. So if we, for example, if we take educate, they have FAQ section in their website. So the people who want to get knowledge, they can go through the FAQs and like they can get information from that. So that like that they have using that technique. So my colleague Ashan will take you through market analysis.
Before implementing the strategy, we need to look about the market analysis, because even we implement the full strategy, it will not be work otherwise. So the first one is I took the short analysis, and where I going to talking about the strategy. So the company actually as the said, they have some exports. They are saying they are in the 20 countries. So these are to display over the other products, and as well as they have the variety of the products. By the way, they meet the customer requirement in every angle, and they are focusing about the innovation as well. And when it comes to the weaknesses, actually, their product is not identical. So that I have mentioned the product communication, because the product can be differentiated by only the prices. And individual product differentiated also the weaknesses for them. As well as when it comes to the opportunities, there is an emerging market, because they can replace some product. For example, that plastic product they can replace, and strategic partnership they can look at, because they have some e-suppliers. They can build up the relationship with them in order to survive in the market, as well as the digital transformation. That digital transformation will be discussed in the latter part of this presentation. And when it comes to the trade, the regulatory changes, supply chain disruption, as well as the economic uncertainty, especially when we in the Sri Lanka, that is the main trend right now. The second analysis I'm going to explain the PESTEL. So what PESTEL that stands for the political, economic, and social, technology, environmental, legal. So the main factor that going to be impacting the digital strategy is the technology, because currently now the world is moving for the energy efficiency target, as well as and the 3D printing. So that factor need to be analyzed before implementing this strategy that we are going to talking about. And the third one is the FIFO strategy. And there we are talking about the student entries as well as the bargaining power of the customers, bargaining power of the suppliers, that will something product as well as competitive rival. So when it comes to the threshold inventory, actually there is no legal restriction for the entry. So anyone can enter to a market. They have the good capital and the resources. So bargaining to the bargaining power, there are suppliers, but the few suppliers provide main materials. So the supplier has some bargaining power, as well as when it comes to the bargaining power of the buyer. The corporate customer has some bargaining power because they purchase the good quantity, and when it comes to the individual, actually that the individual customer cannot influence them. Thereafter, of the substitute product. Actually, metal and the plastic as well as other material can replace the glass product, but the unique quality of the glasses, the transparency, recyclability is the main competitive tool that polymer glass can be survived in the market. And when it comes to the balance scorecard, actually that from the balance scorecards that Proton is trying to get the feedback. The financial, they measure the financial perspective. They can measure how much the revenue is increased by applying the strategies, and the customer feedback also can be measured using the customer perspective and the internal business process. Once they apply some strategy, they can measure what would be the impact to the internal business, that inventory turnover period like. And the learning and growth actually by giving a good learning to the employee, it can increase the employee satisfaction. And by talking about this, the importance of the talking about this is analysis is to identify the opportunities to the pyramid graph, and that we can identify the risk and we can get the action for them. And thereafter, we have going to talking about the new strategy for the pyramid glass, and that is blockchain in the supply chain, which is going to be explained by the second point.
As we all know, pyramid glass is a manufacturing company, and the manufacturing company should actually have a key thing, that's a supply chain management. When it comes to supply chain management, first I say briefly what is supply chain management. Supply chain management is the goods and services that inflows to the company and it should, and also the outflows to outflows in the company. And traditional supply chain management has several issues such as transparency, trust issues, data security issues, and also engagement issues, and also the visibility and the other things. So when it comes to the issues, and our main thing is that pyramid glass, what are the strategies that we can introduce to pyramid glass to overcome these issues, which just now they are facing. So this is the concept, that is a blockchain concept that's currently using this thing, and for example, Nestle also using this thing. Before explaining blockchain, I can give you some kind of a example, and not the blockchain, but when you order and food from the Uber, there you can trace the order, where it means it shows you the order is packed and it went to the cycleman and it was delivered, and it's kind of a tracking system. And simply blockchain is kind of a tracking system which enables you to engage with your suppliers, enables with your partners, and it allows you to it enables you to visible your data. It enables you to real-time information. The main key thing is the visibility and the real-time information. The blockchain concept allows you, as it says, it is a decentralized digital ledger technology designed to secure record transaction across the network of the company. Simply saying, it's a data
database that allows your suppliers and yourself to transact with amount. And key feature is the transparency, and it does not allow you to edit the data. And if you edit it as a trade, it's the tamper resistant means. And also, it says the blockchain can be used as a tool to track waste, emissions, environmental impact at each state of the supply chain. As I said, it's a tracking thing. You can track always where your product is, where your raw material is. It's a kind of a thing that you can trace your products, goods and services. And there's a video we can show you. It says, having said that, I will explain the blockchain concept. There should be a way you can implement this. This is the way you can implement. There are 4 items. One is the pilot program, collaborative partnerships, training and capacity building, the custom communication. I can give you an example what the pilot program is. You can check on a specific segment, not all the supply chain. This thing you can check whether it effectively works or not. This is the pilot program all means. And the collaborative partnership, you can select some of your partners and you can see whether it applies and whether it effectively gives you results. This is all about the implementation of blockchain supply chain management and the blockchain concept. The other one is our focus is to new marketing strategies related to pre supply chain. My friend will continue with that one.
Importance of focus new market as new supply chain strategy. There are 5 key things when it comes to supply chain's crucial role. The PGP is a locally established company. Their manufacturing plants and their SKUs are established in several countries. When it comes to the global concept of in BGP, BGP needs to more strategic supply chain system to strategy to maintain their inbound logistics and they are delivering their products to their customers. Then enhancing marketing effectiveness is the proper supply chain strategy can enhance the effectiveness of marketing strategy with aligning the supply chain strategy and the marketing strategy. PGP can and highlight their product uniqueness, quality, and their sustainability. And third one is mitigating risk and ensuring reliability. With the proper supply chain strategy, PCP can mitigate and avoid production delays, quality control issues. With that, they can ensure product availability in the market and retain and increase their loyal customer base. And the fourth one is cost efficiency and competitive pricing. The proper supply chain strategy can increase the cost efficiency through the inline processes and logistics and the inventory management. With that cost efficiency, PGP can offer their products to the customers with the competitive price and with emphasizing sustainability. With the proper supply chain strategy, PGP can allows to perform sustainable practices, such as like using recycled materials and eco-friendly production methods. Likewise, when we comes to the challenges, I will take you through the blockchain process. When it comes to the suppliers, from suppliers, there are some challenges, ethical sourcing uncertainty. And from the manufacturer, as a manufacturer, environmental impact unknown, fragmented data system and data loss. And the regulator, as a regulator, infrequent third-party quality controls, from the logistics, manual transfer updates, not in real time, and the wholesaler overstock and stock outs due to the inaccurate supply and demand data from a retailer, product provenance and authenticity uncertain, and the consumer minimal supply chain insights. We can avoid these challenges as a benefit in the supply chain with the blockchain. Especially, I want to highlight, we can, as my colleague said before, we can measure the emission and the environmental impact and the wastage to this blockchain system. My colleague Samita will take you to the real world example.
Example of new servicing existing companies of real world. The Srilanka ESC is implements the blockchain major company. Customer can trace to manufacturing and to delivery point, and implement blockchain to ensure ethical sourcing and transparency in its supply chain. First major food and beverage companies that implemented blockchain supply chain. You can see the in previous physical flow to manufacture and the delivery point, and another we move to one digital flow. It's used for the QR code system, and now blockchain network. It's the internet platform, and my colleague will explain to how to apply blockchain to PGP and disadvantages and the benefits.
So I'm going to take you through the application of this blockchain in supply chain management. How the blockchain strategies applying to the PGP glass, film glass in PHP. So raw material sourcing is one, like the entity can trace the origin and the journey of raw material for authenticity. That means when we are ordering raw materials in the procurement process up to the manufacturing process, we can trace the raw material, how much quantity is there and how it is used. We can take that to this blockchain management system. And production process also, we can streamline the workflows and automate tasks for efficiency. Like when they need the traditional supply chain, there are a lot of manual tasks. Through this, they can automate those tasks. And the quality assurance system, like making comprehensive record of product quality, they can actually blockchain system is actually a database system which integrated the business or the business information and networks. So through that, anyone can, the customer or any person, stakeholder can actually like find the product quality, how the quality is there and how the reviews have been done. Supply collaboration.
is actually through this, we can through a tender process, we can identify who are the best suppliers to this system, and we can maintain good relationships with the suppliers as well. And the other thing is inventory management system. We can real time track the inventory levels and movements. We can identify what is the reorder quantity, reorder levels. Those stuff can be actually identified to the inventory management system related to raw materials as well as the final goods. Authentication also a good concept, a good thing, because the product is true. Product is in the true value, and product is with the good quality can be identified for the customer who are placing an order through this blockchain. And supply chain finance, regulatory compliance also can be applied to this blockchain. Supply chain finance is actually they can actually the buyer. That means the pyramid class even can be maintain relationship with the financial institution, and through this financial institution they can pay for the suppliers actually through this system. That means transaction. Regulatory compliance is actually in the system itself. We can identify they are compliant with the rules and regulations like carbon emission, the testing, the wastage, those stuff. The customers can use those to before placing an order, whether those are compliant with. So basically for conclusion is blockchain is actually integrated thing, which is in a big picture and integrating all the stuff in an organization. There are customers who is the person getting the final product can get all the information about the product and order that product. So, but there are some disadvantages as well, like cyber security related problems like passwords and hacking those stuff systems, right? And also competitors can also can lock this system placing an order as a customer, and the competitors also can analyze their data because all the data placing in this this blockchain. And also high cost is also there. They have pyramid class has to invest a lot of finance in order to establish this blockchain process. But as a conclusion, we think though there is a huge cost incurred on this, they can actually get a lot of benefit from this. Their reputation will be increased and the loyalty of the customers can be increased, and they can retain a customer base as well. So I think when we do the cost benefit analysis, benefits will actually set off higher when we compare with cost. So that's our conclusion. So thank you. These are my industrial presentation. Thank you.
Appreciated question. I do. First, let's clarify each Niranjan. Can you go to section, guys? Okay, so you elaborate points. Nice. Okay, blockchain technology. Apply technology. So you said supply collaboration. What do you mean by that? Okay.
Manual tender process, we are working in suppliers. In this system, we can identify suppliers. I increase enter that, and that we get the information, and they can work with calculating the supplier.
Thank you. You know what transparency. Clear. Be clear. Can you go to your section? Okay, right. Keep it over there. You told about balance scorecard, but you didn't elaborate that well. In fact, I did not see the KPIs as well. Okay, right. Now tell me, how could this particular company apply learning and growth?
Is high. So by giving the same to the employee,
they can increase the job certification as well as they can reduce the labor development. And I'm asking in what let us take digital business strategy. Sorry, for that, for example, now in Sri Lankan context of the one or the government technology and the digital technology. Because the training needs to be given to the employer. We have to keep all the trying to get something right. Okay. So you say bargaining power of buyers. What do you mean by that? So that buyer can do BGA because that as I said, the individual customer doesn't have a large influence scale, but when it comes to the corporate customers, the bigger productions and pharmaceutical company, they buy a higher product, they can ask to reduce the pricing. What do you call US optimizing? Actually, so that I can clear that if the criminal laws has the application, the mobile application. No, I'm asking about US extraction for the user experience. Why is it? Optimization means that once the customer integrates with the application, they can identify how they interact with the application. So based on that, they can do the. Oh. I can go to your section. So real world. Why that's called IBM foot. No, I'm asking why do you call it IBM food trust? The photograph you have to know what's that. So you have to be confident of what you are doing. So can you explain simply what's blockchain? The whole idea of your presentation of blockchain?
And it was the internet platform for
Internet.
manufacturer.
So how did you contribute to this presentation? Did you contribute? You can understand. That's the whole idea of getting it presented. Okay. If you are so confident in it on what you're speaking, it has to get into the presentation. Right. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. That's you. Thank you for that. Okay. Just looking at your individual contribution, the knowledge that you have. Then Francisco. Okay. What's the area that you need? Okay. So that tell us in simple language, what do you mean by blockchain?
This word, the two words, blockchain. Means you have the blocks and it connects each other.
I think second in municipality. That's what I expect. A confidential thing. Yeah. That's good. Okay. Right. Very good. Right. Then basic, compound and take your section. So these are blockchain, right? In supply chain. Now tell us how you can apply digital business strategies for this. Yes. Apart from that. because I told in the past that how you can apply digital business strategies in supply chain management. Let's see. I don't see you have related them, right? What are the two models I explained in terms of supply chain management? I will relate that, isn't it? I will relate that. Okay, right. You are unable to do that, but again, like retail, mitigating risk and ensuring reliability. How can we do that?
We have an area that they users, then we can have our production plan. We can mitigate the production delays and the quality control issues by using alternative material for production process.
Thank you. Last but not least, Almir. Almir. Tell us what's content marketing.
Content marketing is we are marketing to a specific set of people or a group. So for their need, we are marketing our products.
My God. Going there in my first lecture. Where in my first lecture in this subject, where I taught what's content marketing. Content marketing. Zero moment of truth. Then inbound marketing. What's content marketing? Not what you are doing. Okay, but never mind. Okay, website optimization. What is my website?
So the Pyramid Glass has their own website. So in that website, they are listing their products and services, what they are doing. So if we get a product, they have separate products, so liquor, pharmaceuticals, and likewise they have products. So services, if we take, they have packaging services for that product.
What do you mean by website optimization?
It's website optimization means how they can use their websites to optimize their products selling.
Again, put up, maybe you might need to see what's really happening here in website. What search engine optimization, website optimization, the infrastructure, what kind of architecture and infrastructure you require to optimize the website, like the waiting time, the loading time, those kind of things. Right, but however, the effort is aggregate, but again, we can see that there are gaps. Right. But again, right. Overall commit, you have done a good job, indeed. But however, I see some issues that I could tell related to you have taken now digital business strategy is not only supply chain management. In digital business strategy, there are several areas. One is only supply chain management. Then customer relationship management, likewise then digital marketing. It's a vast area. So you have focused on your one area primarily. That is supply chain management. That's a little bit of an issue, right? You could have expanded. Then next thing is that although you discuss somewhere else, now you could have applied the ESP framework in your presentation. ESP framework. Environmental analysis. Then S is not social. It's what? Always be the that's a panel reading whether this stands what? That's the key. Then peak performance. So you could have finally indicated what kind of performance indicators in terms of balance scorecard you could have implemented for the digital business arm of particular. So likewise, these were some things. Of course, we have taken supply chain management, which is a narrow area in the total business strategy.
But again, right, your slides are quite very attractive and other things that you did try to give your best. I really appreciate that. But in the future, what I will tell is that get the help of all the members, right, as well as so to get their contributions. Although I'm individually evaluating, it doesn't impact the group performance, right? If the group has done a fair job, but I have to see the individual performance as well, which is going to translate into other areas as well. Okay, thank you very much, and wish you all the best. Thank you. Right. So that's we have the next group number 5. Other members are online. Yes, sir. Only 2 members. Other part. Let's see. Maybe okay. Right. Welcome to our presentation. Glad to see you all. Students online can hear? Yes, you can.
Yes, sir. We can.
So 4 people. And together 6 people. Okay. Can be the challenge. Okay. Right. Okay. Atif is there. Mojola is there. Then Kumar is there. Then Ahmed is there. Okay, great. Right. Atif, from where are you joining? Atif, can you hear us?
Sorry.
From where are you joining? Which country?
Qatar.
Okay, Atif from Qatar. Good or good? From where you are joining?
Scotland,
I
sir.
can't hear you properly.
Okay. Muthukumar?
Sir, I'm from Bahrain.
Okay. Ahmed?
So I'm from Maldives.
Maldives. Okay. Different countries. Situation of it. And here we have two from Sri Lanka. Great. Right. So what can you do? Right. First, you elaborate the report, and then after that. Okay. So you have the executive summary, development day. Then and please listen, don't disturb, please. Professional and what's it? Validate. Environment. Weaknesses, opportunities, threats, recommendations, value chain analysis. Can you expand? Very good. Good up. That's it. That's it. So where should start? Validate strategy, ESP, performance indicators, balance profile, whatever. Right, then bargaining. Right, okay, that's a business canvas model, right? That's right. And expand it. Go down. In massive separated. Very short definite description. Okay. And expand it. Go down. The perspectives are there. There'll be nice if you can the KPI dependent. Right. Again, the effort is appreciated. Right. Thank you. Right. Now let's go to the presentation. Can you share the presentation? Okay.
Yes, lecture hierarchical holdings PhD. And I will do more explain about hierarchical holdings. This is the main member of in industry in Sri Lanka. Garments, especially specialized for sleepwear, baby wear, and baby wears, and there are many universal and small solids. So, environment for this in Sri Lanka, as per analysis in 2022. So 2022 reports rating is minus 0.79. It's very poor rating. And Sri Lanka economic was very suffered and still struggling for the paying debts, but government pay attention and support to the apparel industry, continuously supplying electricity and fuel. They gave a chance to pay the dollar payments and get fuels. And also during this period they perform well and social there is a certificate government without guilt, that means in this industry they have to work with eco-friendly and also with a good environment for the employees. And the technological side, in this industry, technology, there is more influence in technology. As an example, the competitor of mass solving, they are the top level in these technological inputs because they have automated machines like marking automated machines and cutting machines and also automated sewing machines. And the environmental, actually, in this industry especially, they have to get certificates to protect environment and then legal. There are restrictions to import some fabrics and fabrications and accessories. Import. We have done industrial analysis for this external environmental scan. This industry, you support for the GDP and also the employment in Sri Lanka. Also, there are large scale and small scale countries in this industry, and also this industry. Earlier I said the technological side, they are in the top level in this industry. There are more improvements in technological side. Okay, then I will hand over to Brian to continue this.
Thank you, Dinoshi. Starting from the internal analysis, and we have used several models to analyze the internal environment of the HELA. Internal environment of the HELA PSC. Can I move to next slide, please?
Next slide.
Yes, starting from the strength, we have like identify established reputation, strategic partnership, and also the system integration. And we have noted they have integrated the SAP for HANA with their internally developed manufacturing and execution system, and which help them to increase their operation in more effective way with the integration of SAP HANA with their internal system. And moving to weaknesses, the main could be like their revenue heavily depend on the export markets. And moving to the opportunities, recently HELA has acquire 100% of the UK based sport and fashion company. It's JD Sports Fashions, and it helped them to open a door for 3,400 stores across 38 countries. And moving to threats, it's mainly the market competition plus the world economic crisis, and therefore it forecasts the HELA apparel revenue declined by 20% in Q1 2024. It's mainly due to weak demand in the main market like US and Europe, and also due to increase in the inflation and interest rate in the Europe and US region. And as a recommendation, going to next slide, please. As a recommendation, we recommend that companies should adopt strategies to reduce cost, because that's the main problem that garment industry are facing here. Like recently, most of the companies shut down their operation due to high cost and energy crisis. Therefore, to compete in the market, they have to implement strategies, digital strategies to reduce the cost and also expand their revenues. Next slide, please. And we did the value chain analysis, and starting from the inbound logistic, Hela apparel source premium materials like organic cotton from the global supply, and also ensure the high quality and sustainability. And operation, they have digital, they use the digital system, like as I mentioned, they integrate their internal system with the SAP for HANA to make get the best or the most efficiently production process. And also outbound logistic, they use continuous delivery to customers and prioritize customer deliveries, and also they have mainly focus on the customer satisfactions. And also they focus on the friendly, environmental friendly and environmental friendly operation systems, and also marketing and sales promotions. And when looking ahead, apparel Hela apparel future market improvement and sustainable initiatives. This include the eco-friendly materials, and also targeting niche market, and also cost reductions that will help them to establish themselves in the leadership in the fashion industry. And moving to next slide, please. And here we have analyzed the business canvas, and this will provide the visual of representation of companies' business models and the key element, and this help to understand how they create and deliver the and capture value within their market. And with that note, let me invite my friend to continue with the balance part of this presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Gan. Okay, with the information we got from the environmental scan, we identified that the strategy of Hela Apparel PLC is a cost leadership approach. So they are going to lead in the market using least cost, minimize costing. So, and their goal is to become a leader in cost efficiency. To achieve this, we have developed a digital business structure with several digital business strategies and also actions to improve their business process. Based on the SWOT and other environmental scans, we identified that Hela Apparel PLC needs improvement to their current supply chain. So firstly, we focused on improving the supply chain through digital innovation. This means using the latest technology to reduce risk and streamline operations and enhance the supply chain. So actions. So we can do this by implementing advanced data modeling and predictive analytics to forecast demand accurately and keep the best stock levels. Additionally, we can increase transparency and coordination with the suppliers and logistic departments by using integrating a unified supply chain interface. And also we can use IoT, Internet of Things devices. Then we can track raw materials in real time. They can use RFID technology, and it will assist, it will help them to closely track goods at every stage of their supply chain. And when we were analyzing further, we got to know that Hela Apparel have opportunity to expand their market share internationally, globally. So based on that, we include investing in the development of their e-commerce platform as second strategy. So mainly this aims to expand their customer base globally and create new revenue opportunities with that through digital platforms. And actions we can take under this are like creating user-friendly digital platforms that allow customers to manage shipment, purchases, and financial information also easily. So we also introduce a robust digital payment and invoicing system to make fast and accurate financial transaction, and it will reduce the stress of employment also. Additionally, they can provide a customer with digital self-service tools such as self-service support center, digital sample request system to enhance the procurement process. Okay, and now my colleague Nafli will continue further with the rest strategies we have. Nafli?
Thank you very much, Chanika. Am I audible to everyone?
Yes, you are.
Yeah. So as Chanika said, we are moving into the balance part of the strategic approaches. And first thing we are going to discuss is digital marketing and enhancing the customer relationships. So in that, first of all, we have to consider this is a mass production, and they are mainly deal with wholesale customers with B2B sectors. So to encourage and attract the customers, we have to do a lot of digital initiatives such as mail campaigns and social media marketing attraction and some content strategies. So this will make them to keep with us in that relationship by using the digital approaches. And also we can use additional online services such as consultations for them by ourselves, and providing them our support by enhancing our product details and giving support to the products facilities. So that will be make us a near lead relationship with them to move on our products using the digital platform. And also we have to concern on the leveraging the data analytics using the cost reduction. As my colleague Chanika explained, they are moving into the cost leadership. So to achieve that, they have to maintain both involvement in digitalization, and also they have to make sure they are using a less cost and achieving the opportunities of their goals. So to do that, they have to use data analytics and maintain a chart to focus on what are the worst scenarios and what are the failures they can experience, and they can manage with them. So this will give them a value addition by using the digital strategies approach. And also last, we are going to focus on that sustainability in digital operation, which means not only the garment sector, all businesses are now approaching into the sustainable energy sources to enhance their businesses by using a less substandard products and moving into the energized production method. So for that, we can get help from the digital industry to make their product in the energetical way and use less resources and using more energetical operations. So I think this will help them to get their goals and objective by using these kind of strategic approach. So with that, I'm moving the slide to my colleague Ilham to go forward on. Ilham, it's over to you.
Thank you, Mufli. Let's balance scorecard and progress for elaborate years. There are four main approach perspectives. First, financial perspective, customer perspective, and learning and development perspective, training and growth perspective, and internal process perspective. Before we start the scorecard and progress, have a quick recap on the strategic approaches to identify what are the perspectives that we can categorize these approaches. First, first of all, enhancing supply chain through digital innovation. Utilize predictive analytics and advantage mobility. Mainly we can focus, mainly we can categorize these options to financial. And when it comes to enhanced coordination, transparency, supply, this is also related to a finance perspective. The next point, e-commerce platform expansion. Online, build an accessible and intuitive online platform. We can categorize those into customer perspective. Then let's go to the scorecard
evaluation. Scorecard is a analytical tool to evaluate how how is our performance. Let's apply this to our LR industry based on the digital and digital strategic perspective. To achieve mainly the financial perspective, it mainly focus on to achieve cost reduction, growth in revenue, to increase profit margins. To achieve cost reduction, as Sanika said, we can implement a inventory management platform to supplier, and based on that we can run a smooth working capital management. So we can evaluate that based on the how many production breakups. Likewise, we can evaluate that in growth in revenue. Growth in revenue, we can evaluate that based on the digital revenue over cost, digital cost ratio. Increase profit margins. We can separate it. There are so many ratio methods to calculate the profit margin ratio. When it comes to customer perspective, to increase customer satisfaction, we can evaluate those based on the rating. We can give a space to rate them by putting stars or something, that kind of a system. To increase customer retention, based on our strategic approach, we are giving sales after services. So based on that, we can monitor how many orders are receiving online again and again. Based on that, we can evaluate the customer retention. To promote customer rewards and rewards based on the loyalty program. Likewise, we can loyalty programs and introducing new innovations like virtual beacons. Likewise, we can introduce new things, and we can get the evaluation from them. From the customer aspect. So how they like this approach. To explain more about the internal process perspective and learning and growth perspective, I would like to hand over the slides to Asif, over to you.
Thank you, Ilham. Hope I'm audible to everyone. So in the balanced scorecard framework, I'm going to explain the internal process perspective. Internal process perspective focuses on the processes and activities that an organization must excel at to satisfy customers and achieve the financial objectives. So basically, it's interlinked with other perspectives as well. So under this perspective, the operational effectiveness typically fall under this perspective because as Chanika told, we are focusing on the cost leadership. So based on the organization's strategic approach we discussed earlier, the appropriate measure can be classified into two methods. One is leading indicators and lagging indicators. Leading indicators helps to predict the future performance, while the lagging indicators measure the past performance of that strategic approaches. So in the leading indicators, we can say process cycle time, measure the time it takes to complete a process from start to end. A decrease in cycle time indicates the improved operation efficiency, which can lead to the cost leadership. Other than that, the error rate, monitor the error rate frequency will help to identify the operational process. Decrease in error, which indicates the operational effectiveness of the company, the company's production. A third one, the employee training hours. Track the number of hours employees spend on training to operational processes. Mainly for the operational processes, increased training hours may lead to improve the process efficiency and effectiveness in the company. Under the lagging indicators, measures the outcome of operational process. These could be such as customer satisfaction scores and productivity metrics. Productivity metrics mean track the output per input and the cost reduction. Monitor the reduction in the operational cost while maintaining improved quality. So we don't want to give up the quality while we are doing the cost reduction. So that is the main point. Apart from these indicators, there are some general indicators which can help us to measure the perspective, the internal process perspective, such as targets and benchmarks, setting a targets and benchmarks, and the regular monitoring and review, and continuous improvement in the initiatives. So on the other hand, the final perspective is learning and growth perspective. In the balanced scorecard framework, the learning and growth perspective focus on the organization's capabilities need to innovate and improve and grow over time. It emphasizes the importance of continuous learning and employee development and the creation of a supportive organization culture. Under that, I'm going to take the enhancing employees' competencies and skills is a crucial and long-term success of an organization. So in the balance.
Hasif, let's go for the conclusion.
Yeah, let's go to the, because the time is almost up. Yeah, you can conclude now.
Okay, thank you.
Conclusion.
Yeah, conclusion first. Hasif, you can conclude with the conclusion first.
Okay. So in the conclusion, Hela Garment PLC is committed to chanting a course towards becoming an undisputed cost leader in the B2B garment manufacturing industry. So through the innovative and digital business framework, setting new standards of efficiency and excellence that can become a market leader in the garment industry. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Get out of time. Yes, sir. Thank you. Presentation, please. Okay. Thank you for the presentation. I will repeat it because it was taking a little bit of more time. But again, thank you. But when I looked at your report, it could have been a little bit more elaborative, right? Particularly the last part, the first parts were very well explained, but when it came to the last parts, could have been explained much a bit better, right? Okay, that's related to your report. And now let's come individually one by one. So, Kumar, I think that's the first person interested. One, Kumar.
Yes, sir.
Right. Good. Can you go to slide? Now.
Yes, sir.
You are saying you are trying to be a positive, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you think it's feasible?
Sorry, sir.
Do you think it's feasible?
Yes, sir. Because based on the environment, internal and external environment scan, so we understood that their strategy is cost leadership. We just suggested. Yes.
No, now there are Chinese manufacturers that produce apparels at a very low cost in a huge volume. Hela Apparel is a smaller company, so how can it be a cost leader? Right, but again, that's what was my number one question. Cost leadership is really you have to be very large and produce at a very low cost. Srilanka import things from China. So how can you be the cost leader? So that's what. Can you go to the can you okay right? So, and you in fact gave some very good, you even mentioned RF, right? The technology, IRFD technology. So, can you elaborate how you are going to use that technology? RFD tag, RFID tags.
RFID technologies, so we included here to that we thought that it will assist them to closely track goods at every stage of the supply chain.
Indeed. Very good. So you applied something, actually studied in the class. Very good. Right. Then, thank you, Kumaran, really appreciate it. Then, Gonal.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Well, yeah, and on your video, camera, and can you speak? Still you can see
Yes,
one. Okay, right. You have to on your video, right? On your video and speak. Okay, now you are telling about supply chain risk. What do you mean?
Supply chain risk means now for the order we should have continuous because in the garment industry we are supplying to the for the garment industry, sir, we have to supply order on time because those are mostly on seasonal business. Therefore, we should have maintain proper coordination with our raw materials because mainly most like 80% to 90% materials are imported because in locally we don't manufacture the raw materials for the garment industry. Therefore, we should have a proper communication and also connection with our supplier for the continuous and quality raw materials. If there's any quality failure, then total production batch will get failed and also the order will lose due to quality failure. And because this even in Sri Lanka, because as you said, sir, the Chinese products are very cheap product, but when compared with the quality, because we as a general norms we know the Chinese product are its cost is less, but the same way the quality also less. Therefore, we and also in the worldwide, it's recognized that Sri Lankan garment manufacturing are very high quality products. Therefore, we should make sure because if we in the like we have to use the quality input to make to get the quality output. Therefore, we have to make sure smooth operation in our supply chain operation.
So, very happy to hear that Sri Lankan products are, particularly garment products, are of very high quality. Okay, if that's the case. Okay. So you say system integration. As
yes.
State, what's the evidence that to say that there's
yes, they in their annual report and also in their internal like website, they have mentioned that they are implement, that is the first company in the garment sector, sir, who implement SAP for HANA in Sri Lanka, and they are integrating their internal system with the SAP for HANA to get the maximum benefit from their operation.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciated of your effort. You know what you're speaking. And why did you do a TOWS analysis? You had stopped from a SWOT analysis, isn't it? Have you done a TOWS analysis? Why did you stop from a TOWS? What can they say in Alcohol? TOWS is good current. There. But never mind now. What's the current in the TOWS analysis? Okay. And then Ahmed. Ahmed, are there?
Yes, sir.
Ahmed, okay. Now here you have listed certain strategic approaches, right?
Yeah.
Can you explain what's the relationship between digital marketing and digital business?
Yeah. Digital marketing and digital business are two approaches. Which one is, first of all, I would like to explain about the digital marketing. Since from the traditional method, now the business are moving into the digital way, how to market the product. Let's say initially at the digital marketing means business using the digital platform to market their product and give information about their product, how quality it is and what are the benefits of they are having in the product. Now they are using the digital platform to market. Let's say for an example, since we take the Hela is a garment approach, our garment fashions and the dressing sense.
Yes, what's the relation? My question was yes. What's the relationship between digital marketing and digital business?
Yeah, the relationship is if we have a proper digital marketing platform, that will be help us to achieve in the digital business world. I mean, if we fail to have a proper digital marketing method, I don't think we can achieve with the digital business, because both are interrelated.
The answer is that digital marketing is part of digital business. That's the answer that I was expecting, right? But
Yeah, it's both interrelated.
Yeah. Then now you say leveraging data analytics. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, the thing is, based on our pre-experience, we collect all the data, and we have some AI tools, or we have some expert. They can analyze all the data into get their information. Let's say based on their past practice with the customers, they can identify the trend, how they buy the item, and how frequently they will purchase item, with what kind of needs. I mean, what is their need to get the item. So getting all the data, we can do a pre-assumption, this customer will need these kind of items in the certain period. So we can be ready for that order in advance, using the data and analyzing all, putting it all together in a systematic manner.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. Then Dimshika, can you go to your area? Right. Why do you do a customer business first of all? So then, know what you're speaking. Go to Hasif. Hasif, are you there?
Yeah, sir.
Can you go to Hasif station? Hasif, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. Why did you select a very small, tiny area, internal process, learning and growth? Of course, you did the conclusion. This can it be tiny? Okay, right. Hasif, tell us in terms of Hela, right? Hela clothing.
Sorry, I can't hear you properly, sir. Sure.
In terms of Hasif, in terms of
Yeah. Okay.
clothing, right? In terms of Hela clothing, you say promote an organizational culture. What do you mean by that? Don't they have a culture?
Actually, yeah, sir. To achieve overall objective, there should be a proper culture in an organization should be there. Otherwise, the chain will break and the process will be collapsed. So we have to maintain.
Now,
Sorry.
I will say promote an organization culture. Don't they have a culture? I think Giant Group has created a nice culture there.
But promoting is it's a non-stop process, no, sir. So it has to be promoted every time.
No, based on what evidence are you saying promote? What's the evidence to tell? Promote an organization. I would tell something, you should have evidence to say that either from the internal, from the annual report, or from some kind of other information to say that to promote an organization. But never mind, never mind. Okay, you may boost technology infrastructure. How it's going to help learning and growth at Taylor floating?
Sorry?
Yeah, you say, Puta, under learning and growth perspective, you are saying boost technology infrastructure, right?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
The company's infrastructure in the technology needs to be developed to develop in the to learn something new. I mean, the learning and growth perspective, it should be there, no, because the technology perspective only we are talking about, so it needs to be boosted, then only the total environment will be boosted. So as we are moving with the technological perspective, so that's why we put boost technological infrastructure also there in the learning and growth perspective.
Okay, thank you. Right. Then finally, Ilham. Ilham, right? So what did you do? Financial perspective and customer perspective. Now here, now tell us, now you have given some generic terms here, right? Now what we expect here is particularly digital. For digital business, what kind of financial terms that you could, financial indicators you could use, what kind of things you could use? Now these were any business, these are applicable. We are talking about digital business.
Put the processing and selling process.
Now it's like, for an example, conversion rate. Increase the conversion rate. Right? There are certain things that are applicable for a digital business. The balance scorecard. If you look at my ESP slide, the last few slides, it has been told, we have elaborated how to apply that to what? A digital business. Here, this is for any business. But again, never mind. But again, these are things that you can think of. But of course, I know that came to the lectures as well as contributes to the lectures, right? But again, that's one point I saw in your report. But again, so your report could have been more little bit elaborated with the latter part, particularly tailoring into a digital business. But other than that, thank you very much. Great appreciate of your effort. And particularly for the online participants who are coming from different countries. It would have been a great challenge, isn't it? Of course, I can see that. Evidence indicates so. Right, with that, we'll finish your first. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks a lot, sir.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Then let's go to the seventh group. Okay, sir. Can you enlarge? Start that. While I progress online, right. Like that there. Wait. Look. So these team number 7, good. Okay, can you go down? So how many members are there? 5 members are there. Okay. Okay.
කටවරේ පුරා තොනයි නේ ඔය කොළ. ටික හොඳට ඇවිල්ලා අපේ ටික බහැලා තියෙනවා. There are only 16 pages.